powerful tips for you to choose your career and find your dream job. But before I start the topic off, show reel. Pranam, Namaste, my name is Garret. Before I start the topic off, please make sure you guys remember to hit like, subscribe and comment your learnings in the comment section below. I'm dedicated to make 4 videos a week to spread more light and positivity out there to the world. It's also nice to know where you guys are tuning in from so we could actually connect within this space, okay? So without further ado, let's head into the topic of helping you find the right career as well as your dream job, okay? So, the ideal job for you is one that you are good at, that engages you, challenges you, as well as enable you to grow. Okay, so how can we actually find such an ideal job, right? Okay, so we must know this. Choosing the right profession well is important, as well as choosing is just as equally important as choosing your life partner, basically. Okay, a bad spouse can make your existence very miserable, okay? But you will actually spend much more time on your job than with your partner. So this is the funny thing, okay? Realizing it's important, right? We need to apply ourselves to sort of choose the right career very carefully, okay? So there was just this incident that I would like to share with you, okay? So one man came to me. He wanted me to actually help him. So a friend of mine, basically, okay? He came up to me and said that he need help in getting a job, okay? So I asked him, what kind of job do you want, okay? So he said, I don't really know, okay? He said the kind of jobs that other people are doing out there and basically can help me earn a living, can help me get a family, can get me a house eventually, okay? So I said, this is like going to the railway station and getting a ticket to nowhere. Don't ask me about my destination. Don't ask me where is my end destination and end goal, okay? Just give me a ticket. So ticket to where then, right? So that actually got him thinking, okay? So for the next half an hour, right, our discussion was not on the kind of job, okay, that he wants, but rather it was more of like, what was his goals, what was his priorities in life, his interests, his proficiencies are, okay? So he had realized this before we actually started this conversation off. It is important to know where he wished to go. So coming to the criteria for choosing our best career, basically, okay? First, how important it is money for you, okay? Well, we know money, everyone loves money, right? Who doesn't? Okay, it's necessary to help you get the luxuries and the comforts that you want and the standard of living you wish, okay? But when it comes to emotional satisfaction as well as spiritual fulfillment, money will not help. Okay, we need to know that the work, we need to actually look at some other factors, okay? So next point, your job must be engaging. Satisfaction comes not from the size of your office or the post you have, okay? But rather what you do from moment to moment, hour to hour, as well as day to day, okay? So if your job is interesting, engages you, and actually helps you get into a state of flow, certain times when you work at your desk, people are calling out to you, your colleagues are talking to you, and you are like still busy doing your work. You're so engaged at doing what you're doing that you are in this state of flow that you shut off from the external world. That is something that truly engages you, okay? Next, there must be plentiful of opportunities to grow. to learn as well as to improve. So research has actually shown that when the learning curve actually flattens out, everyone will get there, right? You will reach an eventual constant. But that is actually the biggest reason why for people that eventually feel bored at work. Okay, the boredom. That's when they started doing Facebook, doing YouTube on the network as well. Okay, certain things like that. Okay. So when you find that the job is tedious and monotonous, right, you basically lose interest. Okay. So a good job must be able to replete with opportunities to learn new skills as well as to develop new talents and grow yourself as a person. So certain people just want to stay stuck at their current role, current position. They don't want to progress even to a senior position, and they don't even want to impart their skills or knowledge to groom somebody junior than them up. So they just want to stay put. However, when they stay put, right, you would stay stagnant, and when they stay stagnant, it would cause them boredom, and then this boredom will not actually allow them to grow as a person holistically. Therefore, sometimes they will feel like, oh, why am I working so hard for this job? Then I don't even work hard anymore certain times. So then subsequently retrenchment come, they are the first people to go. So there are instances like this that happen. Okay. So next, the job must be challenging. Okay. When asked what kind of job people would prefer, most likely, invariably, they would always say something that is easygoing and has to be relaxed. Life isn't that way. Okay. If you want a comfortable salary and if you want something that is gonna give you higher income, or it has to challenge you, okay, as long as you find it challenging, then that is one of the main criteria. Okay. So, but experience shows that job satisfaction, right, usually comes when you take a difficult task and actually accomplish it and basically fulfill it and complete. You complete it and you see, it's done up nicely. So it is something that is shown in experience. Okay. That is why your work should enable you and should push you to go beyond your comfort zone. Okay. And if you go far out, right, it becomes stressful and actually agonizing. It should be just so much more that actually engages you. Okay, not too much stress, not too much agonizing that actually gets you dislike your job. Okay, basically good enough for you to, must be challenging enough for you to stick on this job. Okay, give you some kind of mountains to climb. Okay, next, it should be a work that you are good at. For when it actually matches your proficiency, you will be able to choose the job of your choice. Okay, you will have this ability to negotiate the remunerations and important tasks will be given to you. Okay, so that is the main criteria. So next, that work should make a difference to the lives of people. Okay, again, research has shown. This study was actually published in the Harvard Business Review back in 2016. Okay, and that between people who are working and actually earning equal salaries, those who are actually giving in to charity, donating, okay, are always happier than those who do not. So this has already proven the point that if you provide to society, you are in service of others, or you are giving back to society. That's where you will gain true satisfaction and true happiness. Okay, and so if you perceive that your work is making a positive impact to this world, then it will result in an inner sense of fulfillment. Okay, so this is something that money can't buy. Okay, I must say that. And next, the social environment in that job is important, because again, experience shows that people quit jobs, especially for me. Okay, I quit jobs mainly because I cannot get along with the bosses. Okay, so this is something that I must be upfront honest. Okay, so when there is a positive supporting social environment, that becomes a big plus factor. in job fulfillment. Okay, so in this way, the ideal job for you is one that you are good at, that engages you, challenges you, and enables you to grow, like what I've mentioned in the start of the video. Okay, finally, we need to all remember this. Okay, you will be spending 1/3 of your life on your job. So on the average, people work for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year. So which means over a career between 25 to 65 years of age, right, they will be working 80,000 hours. So make sure you choose your careers carefully. You will be spending a lot of your time on it. Okay, so with that, I hope you've actually learned some of these tips that would help you find your ideal career and your dream job. Okay, with that, I'm ending this video off. Please make sure you share your learnings in the comment section below. Okay, with that, pranam, namaste. I'm ending this video off.